Well, hey, good morning, everybody. It's almost 8 o'clock here on Friday, September 15th, and just doing a little update here with Gardens of Hope. Had a busy week. I'm kind of excited. I think it was last Friday, a company called Myco Alchemy, and actually our next door neighbor to Willow Creek Springs, has donated 3 mushroom kits. We're doing reishi mushrooms, lion's mane, and king oyster mushrooms. And he's teaching us how to grow them. He's donated the kits, and he's going to be teaching a course in the next month or so, and we're going to be taking it, and we're going to be utilizing these mushrooms in some of the formulas we make at Willow Creek Springs, and we'll be making them available here at the Gardens of Hope. So that's super cool. They have been very supportive with our microgreens, and just a great company, and all about the healthy living protocol that we're all about as well. We also had Dr. Kent Crowley come out and tour our place, and have offered him a spot in our advisory team as we're putting our therapeutic horticulture program together. So, hey, Richard, I'm glad you could join me today. And, you know, we're just moving forward. Richard is also part of our advisory team in the Veterans Division, and you know, we're following along, working with his Biohack 40 program. Just excited. Oh, look at that. That would be cool. I don't know. Let's see how this works. We're learning as we're going. That's a big part of Gardens of Hope. We're sharing, growing, learning together, and using our gardens as a tool to increase our health. And oh, look at that. Maybe, I think I might have done this. Let's see if we got Richard coming in here today. Looks like he's going to be joining us here. All right. Well, anyways, this is cool. While we're waiting. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Woohoo. All right. Richard, welcome.
Morning.
Good morning. So Richard is in Georgia, and he's part of our team here, and now we're nationwide. I'm loving it. We've got Laura in Texas, also a disabled veteran, and Richard is part of a number of my teams here. We're working together on a bunch of different fronts, and it all is involved in longevity, healthy living, and just you know, being your best. And look, I got my doggies have come join me in here, drinking out of the pond here. That's Buddy, Bonnie. And anyways, so I just wanted to share some updates. So like I was telling you, Dr. Crowley came out, and I've been working with him for about 6 or 7 years. He's a compounding pharmacist, and we've worked together on some of the formulas that I work on. He's super impressed. He did a tour. He hadn't been out here in a while, and he's looking forward to working together. We also, like I mentioned, we had a donation of some mushroom kits, so we're going to be growing therapeutic and edible mushrooms here, and that's going to be part of the program that we're going to be offering to volunteers. We also had a new volunteer come out on Tuesday. Her name's Shelly, and she's a life coach, and also a Willow Creek Springs rep, and involved with fitness. And she spent, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours out here volunteering, and she got some powerful therapeutic horticulture. And I got a bunch of footage. She's talking about her process. She's going to be coming out probably once a week now. So we've got building a new team out here, which is super cool. Our chickens have been laying eggs. So we picked up, yeah, we got 1 duck, got lays, and then we've got, I don't know, about 20 some chickens, but they're young. They're just starting to lay. So we're going to be offering fresh eggs here as they're available. The cool thing about out here, it's not like a menu. It's whatever we happen to have, we have available. We have live plants. So we got volunteers planting, transplanting, germinating, and those actual plants that we grow, the volunteers are able to come and take some of those home and start their own garden of hope. And so that's kind of the key to it. Yeah. And the more help we get, the more we have to offer. And so that's the coolest thing.
I want to jump in here real quick and say something about Joe and his products, because he's been fundamentally developing my mindset to bring out the healing for others of what I went through. And it's just based off just his CBD and all the formulations that come from the property in the horticulture of what he does. It has expanded my mind into more above a warrior, to where I can see clearly and be able to reach more people to get out of the escape the mindset that we're in that suppresses us. And his CBD alone flattened pituitary gland. My body was shutting down. Only one bottle was enough to restore, what was going on in the galaxy up here. And it restored everything and got me back to normal, to where I can function and be around my family. So that's one of the things of, expanding and letting people know that this isn't medication. It's what our bodies are made of. And that's what over time stops the healing of our bodies, because of the inflammation that the body is suppressed with. So it's a natural ability, natural ailments. And that's how it functions, is because everything that you see out here, we're all made of. So putting that back into our body helps restore the youth and the mindset to have more clarity. And I have to say that there's nothing on this planet that has been better for me, that saved me, my life, and given me back to my family. And it was just taking the CBD. Not just any CBD, it was Willow Creek Springs CBD. So if you want to heal and you want to jump on the program, the Gardens of Hope, it's really a great program, and it's really changing a lot of people's lives. It's brought me all the way out here to Georgia, and he's helped with this journey. And to be honest, under God, I wouldn't have been able to do the things that I do and help the people that need help, because that help wasn't afforded to me, as a law enforcement officer on duty and protecting everyone else. So when it came time for me reaching out for help, it wasn't there. Joe was there. His products are amazing. And if you trust that and put the faith in it, you'll see that God will touch you just as well. So that's what the Gardens of Hope is about, and why I jumped on here real quick. We're going to an appointment to take my mom, and she takes the CBD. She broke her hip. She's 82 years old. And I'm telling you, straight up, the bone, you can't even tell that there was a break.
Wow.
And she's been CBD for 3 years.
Yeah,
Pretty much 3 years. Yeah. And even the doctor, has told her, we're going back to take her today. And the doctor's already said that, we can't even see that there's a break in the bone. And that's 82 years old.
Wow.
So, and that's CBD, Willow Creek CBD. And she's even told me, today that her hip is fine. So we're going to make sure everything else is right. So we wanted to jump on here since Joe was live, and we wanted to, space to let you know a different aspect of like what, just not CBD, but there's a whole range of products that can help you and heal your body. You just got to trust it. So,
well, I'm
going to jump out here and
hear from you, Richard. It's been we haven't been talking much since you moved out there, and I know you've been getting them all settled in and everything. And I'm kind of missing doing some podcasts with you. So at least we gotta get on here and talk for a minute. But I'm looking forward to getting back into the Healthy Living podcast with you too.
We're putting it on paper. We're putting it together as a program training manual for everyone, so that it could break it down so any individual can use it in their daily life. So it's just 40 push-ups a day. That's all you work to. I mean, if it's a step, if you could take one step, you can do one push-up. and that's pushing yourself. And that's what God wants you to do, is push yourself, because he gives you all the tools every single day to get up and be godlike. So take your CBD, enjoy your day, turn it back over to Joe, and we're going to keep living life because Willow Creek Spring says so. So everyone have a good day.
All right. Thank you, Richard. Thanks for joining me. And I'm looking forward to talking more, sharing you my journey with your program. All right. Looks like we're all right. You too. Take care now. All right. So we're going to. All right. We're a little bit choppy here. Okay, so I just wanted to give an update on what we got else going on here. And thank you, Richard. I am so pleased to be working with Richard. He is just a great individual. He's got an amazing life story, and he represents a group of people that I've always wanted to work with, and now I am. And it's just exciting to be working with somebody that gets it, that has the drive, that has the faith, that has all of the elements of just bringing out the best human being that we have. And he's a great teacher and leads by example. And I'm just so pleased and proud to have him part of my team here. See, we talked about Shelley coming out, and we got Dr. Crowley came out, and we have a family coming out tomorrow that's going to be donating some plants, some passion fruit vines, and some other plants to be part of our garden. So we're excited about that. We welcome donations of all kinds of materials, anything that has to do with gardening, tools, pots, plants, seeds, anything that could help this garden out here. Time, talent. I need carpenters, tree trimmers. There's all kinds of things we could use. We are a 501c3 federally recognized nonprofit, so anything that you give, we can give a full tax refund or write-off for it. And we're always looking to give you something for your time. So we've got plants, we've got microgreens, we've got vegetables, we've got fresh eggs, we've got all kinds of good stuff that we're able to give in exchange for your time and donation. Currently, right now, let me see if I can flip this thing around. We'll go through our available microgreens right now. We got some sunflowers, we got Brussels sprouts, we got peas, we got some red curled cress, or no, that's red chard just starting to come. Ready to harvest. We have some red amaranth. We got cilantro that's just coming in. We'll have some more peas. We got some red radishes. Look at these guys. Yum. Red radishes and more peas, high in protein. We've got a bunch more planted for next week. Look at these guys. Trays. So that's the microgreens. How it works. So simple. Just place your order today and I will harvest it and it'll be ready tomorrow for pickup. And so that's the program with that. We got starting to get some fresh eggs. Whoops, I think we got interrupted. Anyways, I know we've got some volunteers scheduled for Saturday, Sunday, and just give me a call. A volunteer session, a therapeutic horticulture session, we can make it happen. All right, everybody, I got to get to work. Good to see you, and wishing you a super healthy day. Take a moment, get outside in nature, get outside and touch the soil, nurture a plant, water something, be part of the process, and you'll get rewarded for it. Enjoy your day. I'll talk to you soon.